the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blast them. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. New York, New York. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. New York, New York. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my projects be. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, first pitch coming up. And getting to start, Dean Kramer. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, one down. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Reynolds calls it in, 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one fouled off. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped in the air, left side. And that's the third out. Back here with my pal Ziggy. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Bubich.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Takes his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held up. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Stott over to first in time. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Brian Reynolds here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 2.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Kramer back to work. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Smoked on the ground a second. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. And next for the Cubs, Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Henderson brings it in, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here comes Bryce Harper. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. So here's Robert now. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Harper around third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But 1 run is in to score. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Spencer Torkelson. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And that is out of play.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 1-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Parker Meadows, the next Cub to hit. Not
Counts
even close there. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order. Turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next Cub to hit. And that skips into there. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
That's off the plate.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Got it started a little too early. Strike
3
1.
balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Finds its way through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bryson Stott digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rodriguez racing after it. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And into the box for Baltimore, Christopher Morel. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Tap foul at the plate. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one well upstairs. 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one ripped, but foul. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side for the second. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. One up, one down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one ripped. Reaching down, makes the catch. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Grounded out his first time up. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. And that misses. And it's 2-1. They say to win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0.
2-0.
And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 strike.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Brian Reynolds.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
There's a line drive to left field. Reaching down and makes the grab. So Harper stands in. Singled and scored his first time. Just missed. Harper checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went, says Larry Bullard. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And first offering is fouled off. Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
We got full count.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now Sal Frelick, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Now the throw to first on the run, and he can't come up with it. Now the Cubs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner takes off. Ground ball left side. They get 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Meadows, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Late swing, foul to the left.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Throw cut off to second. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Go ahead run on base. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next Cub to hit. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Cubs take the lead. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. At the plate, Bryson Stott. On the ground to first. They get the force, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jackson Merrill. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And misses inside. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and a full count now. Got him! And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. And that's outside. Ball one. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And that one is downstairs. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Christopher Morel, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. And downstairs. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Bobby Witt Jr.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
The shortstop takes the ball. Presley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Suarez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Hey!
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
1 ball.
Throw
2
there.
strikes.
Safe. In the dirt. Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone. So 2 down now, and here is Michael Busch. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Throws to second, pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Sal Frelick. It's through for a hit. Busch around third. Save!
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Man on second, 2 down. And a base hit. Coming around third is Frelick. In there, he's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Digging in, Parker Meadows.
0-1.
Pitch misses there.
Out.
And 1-1. Swing and a base hit. Moreno around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. May back to work. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gunnar.
And now, Gunnar Henderson, 1 for 2.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
2 on, 1 out. Ryan Reynolds now at the plate. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Squirts away a little bit. And the runners will move up. Rodriguez on third. Henderson over at second with 1 down. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The first overall pick back in 2010. Up the middle. Stop. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. First pitch swinging.
0-1. Inside ball.
Ripped to right. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See every time you see. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball up the middle. Witt to first, and the Orioles set down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ian Happ. And Ian swings through it.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. And there's one down. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 0 for 3. In this one. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away now. And now the first baseman, Michael Bush. Swing and a chopper out to short. And he's safe at first. And up next for Chicago, Sal Frelick. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Not close with that one. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. A new arm into the game, the righty, Yennier Cano. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. And next for the Orioles, Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Late on that fastball.
0-2 is the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. Now the Cubs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Aiken measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Torkelson going back. And that one is off the wall. Moreno makes the turn at second. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Meadows stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball,
Runner
1
at
strike.
third, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out there to center. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Torkelson makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom 9. Now the third baseman. Gunner. Righty reliever out of the pen. Late Trinan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
On the ground, right side. A dive. He's got it. And that's a great play for the out. B-Ray coming to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here comes Bryce Harper. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. The Orioles down to their final strike.
That's a ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Orioles trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one is inside. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
I'ma stick to the mission statement. Yeah, let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, flows. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city, you've lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet and Def Jam cold. I'm like, yeah. Felt like quiet, I'm the guy in the office. Vendetta ever come on a 5, I'm all the boss. And yeah, I see the culture divide, but I don't force it. I should've had a Jordan by now, they on that. I'm the why guy him, to the try hard that be riding on. I'm the one that got away, I'm the one that found a way out that super dark place where all the guys got left. That's it. That's it.